Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's the flyest vlogger on the planet. My name is Showtime the Czar. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great, positive, productive day as always. You know I got hip-hop news, cultural updates, and everything like that for you guys today. But before we do any and all of that, you know what you got to do for your boy. That subscribe button that you are witnessing, you are seeing, you are visualizing, embracing on your screen right there. I need you to click that, turn that bell icon on so that each and every time one of my videos drop, the content that yours truly is providing to you, you don't miss it. All right, let's get into it, y'all. Drop my intro. All right, y'all, so let's talk about it. Chris Rock, Will Smith. Now, if you didn't see it last night or were under a rock, sleep, whatever was going on, or just didn't watch the Oscars, here's what happened. Chris Rock was on stage during the Oscars. He made a joke, made a few jokes, made a joke about Jada Pinkett. Will Smith didn't take too kindly to that joke, and as a result, walks up on stage, smacks Chris Rock in the face, and then walks back off stage, sits down, and screams, cusses, and fusses, keep my wife's name out your mother effing mouth, so on and so forth, and now social media is tripping. Here's what I want to say about that. First off, as the great urban philosopher, the prince of pissing people off, Charlemagne the God once said, can't tell people how to react. And he's right. I watched that. First of all, hold on, let me back up. First of all, when I first seen it, I thought it was fake. The reason I thought it was fake because the smack itself looked it fake. The camera angle just looked a little like it was planned, okay? Not only that, when they show Will Smith and Jada in the audience, it looked like they were laughing at what Chris Rock had said. And then the next split second, he's walking up on stage and he's smacking Chris Rock in the face. So then I'm like, okay, I guess that's part of the joke. You know, maybe that's Will Smith threatening social media or something. But then he gets back to his seat and he's cussing this man out. Then I'm like, okay, is this real? Because, you know, you mother effer this and that. So that part threw me. Now, here's what I want to say about all of that. Again, I said earlier, Charlemagne the God once said that you can't tell people how to react. And that's true. You cannot tell somebody how to react. So if Will Smith in that moment felt like whatever Chris Rock was saying was disrespectful, okay, so be it. He reacted. One, I think the reason social media is so up in arms and confused about this is because the culture loves Chris Rock and they also love Will Smith. So to see two idols do that on that stage at that moment, we really don't understand why that took place. And I think that's the thing that's got people confused. Why? The G.I. Jane joke just didn't seem like it hit hard enough, in my opinion. And again, this is just me, for that reaction given by Will Smith. Again, can't tell people how to react. So if Will Smith felt like enough was enough and he wanted to make an example out of Chris Rock, that's what he did. Unfortunately, it happened to Chris Rock. You know, and people have been making fun of Jada and Will for years now, right? Ever since the August Alsina situation, and even before that. And I don't think Chris Rock knew that she had alopecia. He wasn't aware of that. But Chris Rock is a comedian, so he's gonna poke fun at everybody. And I don't think he's gonna stop doing that. He ain't never. I don't think no comedian is gonna not make jokes regarding whatever they want to make jokes about. That's just what they do. So for me, I'm just more taken back that it happened between those two. You know what I mean? And I think Will Smith, I don't think it was aimed at Chris Rock. I think it was built up from us, everybody on social media, constantly throwing jabs at him, his wife, his family, his music, his movies. Built up, man. Built up. And I don't know why, but that triggered him, and it made him go after Chris Rock. Should Chris Rock apologize? No, because he had no knowledge of what happened or what would trigger Will Smith. And I've been hearing people say, well, maybe he should have ran the joke by Jada or ran the joke by Will. No, because then that's telling him how to do his job, and I'm not doing that either. I don't think that's cool neither, because we don't go to Will Smith movies and tell him not to do certain things, right? So I'm not telling Chris Rock he should have ran it by Will Smith. He don't got to run nothing by nobody. He grown. Also, do I think Will Smith should apologize to Chris Rock? Maybe not for what he did, but more so how he reacted. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he should just, and I don't even know if he should apologize, but more so just tell him how he felt about it. And if there's and then that's good enough for me. What I do know that's going to happen is Will Smith is going to explain why he did what he did, his thought process in that moment, all that good stuff. So I know that's coming out. I'm just going to wait to see what he says and hear him out. And last point I want to make before I move on here. If you watch in the clip, there's a part where Jada kind of looks at Will after Chris Rock makes the joke, or not really look at Will, but kind of makes a face like I ain't feeling that joke. And that might have been the also triggering thing for Will Smith too. The look that Jada gave might have made him feel some type of way, so he just reacted upon whatever her face made. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't really sit right with them after that. So that's all I want to say about that. Let me know how you guys feel about the whole situation in the comments below. Was Will Smith right? Was Chris Rock right? How do you feel about what Will Smith did? What Chris Rock said? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. All right, y'all, on to the next subject here. This is something I thought is super dope, and I'm really excited for this just because, you know, we never really get to see things like this happen in Detroit very often. But the Detroit Lions are going to be featured in the HBO series Hard Knocks. Now, if you never watched Hard Knocks, all it is just HBO following around one NFL team throughout the entire preseason and training camp, and you get to see all the behind the scene things that take place during the team's training camp and preseason. So you get to see people get cut, you get to see, you know, the workouts, you get to see the games, how the coaches think and everything throughout the game, the process it takes of, you know, adding, cutting, moving players around, switching positions, all that type of stuff. You get to see what these guys go through from the start of the season, or how they get to the start of the season. So I think that's dope for the city of Detroit, because I've been wanting them to be on that show for a long time, but when I actually looked up why Detroit was never on there, it wasn't really so much the Lions per se, but it's the criteria. And a lot of the times it's things like, well, you can't have a new coach, you can't just be made the playoffs, things like that. So when I seen that, it always seems like Lions had one of those things going on, switching coaches, just making the playoffs, and sometimes they weren't in neither situation and they still didn't make the show. So I don't know, but I'm glad to see him on it now. I think it's gonna be dope. I think Dan Campbell, the type of energy that he brings, he's an entertaining coach. I think we never had that either. I know that doesn't really make a difference, but some teams have been on there like 3 or 4 or 5 times, the Cowboys and Bengals and stuff like that. So for us to finally get that shine now, I definitely am ecstatic about that, because I really like to see my city on the biggest stage and show some of the good things about Detroit instead of always showcasing, you know, just the bad things, so to speak. So shout out to the Lions, man. It's gonna be dope to see the team. I hope we do have a great season this year. Let me know how you guys feel about Detroit Lions featured on Hard Knocks. Do you care? You gonna watch it? If you're from Detroit, are you gonna watch it? Do you watch Hard Knocks? Let me know all that in the comments below. Alright guys, and the last thing I want to discuss with you guys today before I get up out of here. So I wanted to get to this last week, but I wasn't able to. A woman by the name of Ketanji Brown Jackson, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right, her first name, somebody correct me, but she was under fire last week for failing to really give a definitive answer on transgender bathroom sports type of situations, more so sports, but Republican senator by the name of Marsha Blackburn asked her a question in regards to playing sports, or transgenders playing sports, meaning a male or a person that was born a male but is now identifying as female, should they be allowed to play in women's sports? Now, genetically, that woman who used to be a man is a man, so they still have a man's build, which makes her faster, stronger, giving other women a disadvantage. Do I agree with men or transgender men playing women's sports? No, because their makeup is different, right? If they were able to alter how a man's body was made, as far as like him being faster, stronger than women, then I wouldn't have a problem with it. But unfortunately, they can't, even with all the hormone pills and everything like that. So this is why I think it's unfair. Like, and vice versa goes for transgender women. I think that's how I'm saying it right. But women who want to be men. I'll just keep it simple, right? Do I think they should play in men's sports? No, just because the genetic DNA is just not built to play the physical sports that men play, right? Like, they can play basketball, but if they wanted to play football, it'd be a little bit different, just because men's bodies are created different. All that being said, I don't like the scrutiny that Miss Brown Jackson is getting for failing to answer that question, and I don't think she failed to answer. I think the line of questioning was a little, it was weird. Like, she asked, can you define Marsha Blackburn? Can she define a woman? Well, no, because what do you mean define a woman? You know what I mean? Like, how do you give a definitive answer to that? And what it seemed like, and what I applaud Miss Brown Jackson for doing, she's trying to set her up. I don't like that. Don't try to set me up to fail with a question, because you know that the way that you asked that was some bull. I hate when I see that type of, like, when you see black people get to a position that can be life-changing, right? They get to their media, white media, decides that they want to try to catch you up and hope that you know, say something out of pocket. And then here's the other thing. They don't really just do it to black people. They do it to everybody. When it's somebody that they don't like, they do it to Joe Biden all the time. He catch himself up too. But when it's a person that they don't like, I've seen them do it to Trump. They try to catch you up. I don't like that. Don't try to change words and make it seem like they meant something that they different. No, ask a legitimate question. Ask them something that they can do. I hate when I see people get tripped up for questions based off of, you know, it's bad wording. I hate that. It bothers me. And I don't like that Marsha Blackburn did it to Miss Brown Jackson, just because I think that woman's gonna do a great job based off of, you know, what I've seen from her as far as conversations go. But that particular question, that line of questioning, the way it was worded, the way it was set up, it was just bad. And, you know, I just thought it was messed up. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. Let me know how you guys feel about that in the comments below. Did you see it? How do you feel about transgenders playing sports? How you feel about Miss Ketanji Brown Jackson? I don't like saying her first name because I'm saying it wrong. But let me know that in the comments below. But that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And until next time, your boy is out. Peace.